Okay, let's see what we got going on here. See if I can find me on the internet. There I am. And I can hear me and I can see me. So, as you hop on, let me know if you can hear me okay. I got the volume turned up on my phone, so I think we're okay there. And this angle looks good. If you need me to readjust anything, just let me know. I'll move the computer out of the way to give me some room to work. So how's everyone doing today? Welcome, welcome. Let's see, I haven't been on live since Sunday afternoon when I went on and did my, for the holidays designer circle, I did my little Pinkaween cake. So I'll just share it with everyone again how it came out, because I got to a stopping point at the end of the video where it was about 95% done. Hi Cheryl, welcome. I'm just showing my cake that I made Sunday, my Pinkaween Halloween cake that I made Sunday for the Holidays Designer Circle event. So yeah, on my video I got to about 95% done, and then after the video I just finished adding the rest of the popcorn and a few little tiny candy pieces and touched up some of the sprinkle mix. And yeah, I think it came out super sweet. Like I told everyone on my live, I'm not really a Halloween person. I don't decorate for Halloween. Orange is not one of my favorite colors. So when I started seeing all the pink Halloween stuff this year, and a lot of it leans really heavily toward sweet treats and Candyland, I said, well, that's something I could get on board with. And then when Cindy invited me to her event and said a sweet treat for Halloween would be the theme, I said, yeah, I think I can do that. So I put my thinking cap on and hopped on Pinterest for some inspiration, and this is what I came up with. So it's a little mini cake. The link to the video is on my business page and in our Create Craft group. So if you didn't see it, you can go back and watch the replay, fast forward through any parts that you need to fast forward through, or rewatch any parts where you wanted to see how I made things again. But how cute is that little ghosty? And there's a yummy ice cream cone with some drips and some stacked macaron cookies with some pink sparkle and some pink cotton candy and a little mini pink pumpkin with a witch's hat and a little bat candy. Hi Mary, welcome. Lots and lots and lots of yummy sprinkles, confetti sprinkles, sprinkle mix, glitter cord sprinkles, marshmallow candy sprinkles. Hi Yvette. And then of course, I shared how I made the popcorn out of Model Magic, and I painted the kernels black, pink, and gold, and I left some white, and then I just kind of nested them in any of the little nooks and crannies that were, hi Paula, welcome. Hi Dee. Which star glitter you got on Amazon? I can add a link to this video when I get done. I'll go back and check my Amazon order and see if I can find the link for you. I think I just went on Amazon and Googled pink star glitter. But yeah, I'll go back and check my orders and see if I can find that link for you. Hi Peggy. Just sharing how the cake turned out that we worked on Sunday. The little Pinkaween cake. She's cute. I love her. I love that little cake pop and the little pink candy corn cookie and all of the candies and sweets and all of it. It's just so yummy. So yummy. How are you today, Peggy? And like I said, the video is on my business page here and on my craft group, and it's in the holiday. It's pinned to the featured in the holidays designers group as well. So if anyone missed it and they want to go back and rewatch it, you can see it again. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Laura. Welcome, everyone. So I wanted to hop on. Oh, you're so welcome, Dee. Yeah. They do look different in the pictures. I'll see if I can find that link for you. I'll go back in my orders and see if I can find it, and I will add it when I finish this video. So I'm still wobbling, getting back up on my feet from being sick all last week. I started showing symptoms last Sunday night. I had a little sore throat. Monday I woke up congested, and then I was down for the whole week. So if I sound a little stuffed, I still, it's day 8 and I still am. It just won't go away. Hi everyone. Hi, Miss Linda, my sweet crafty friend. And I feel like I look so tired in my eyes, but I guess the older you get, the harder it is to shake a virus or a bug. So I missed my craft room. I wanted to come on and make something, but I didn't want to do anything super elaborate or that would be too taxing, because I'm still, thank you, Linda. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Thank you for sprinkling. I didn't want to do anything with lots of steps or anything I had to concentrate really hard on, because my brain is still mush. So anyways, you guys, hi Beverly, welcome to everyone. If I missed anyone, welcome, thanks for hopping on. You guys know we're still working on Candyland things to put on my garlands and my wreath and my swags on the front of my house this year. And I mean, Christmas is fast approaching, so I need to, get my little honey in gear and get going. So I wanted to make a couple of larger macaron cookies and kind of sprinkle them and embellish them. I shared with you guys that my garlands and wreaths and swags are pink, like a little bit darker shade than this, a real bright, pretty, vibrant pink. We live at the beach. The front of my house, it's a farmhouse, it's white, but my front door is a bright, beachy aqua, kind of like this color, my front door. And then I have 2 rocking chairs on my front porch, and they are kind of like this color. So traditional red and green would not go with these beachy, bright beach colors. So that's why I decided to purchase pink garlands, wreaths, and swags, and then Candyland made sense. So I think, oh, Linda, you're very sweet. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I feel like I got hit by a Mack truck, but the show must go on. The show must go on. So, and this, this is a little sneak peek. This morning I worked on prepping some supplies. I'm guest designing with the Spanglish Amigas, Debbie and Maricela and Maria, this Friday. I'll be going live at 5:00 p.m. Eastern Time, sharing a project with the theme that they assigned me. And this is maybe a little sneak peek of something that I might be working on Friday. So it's going to be really pretty colors. Hey, Marquita, welcome. Pretty bright colors. guys know me. I just love me my bright colors. My bright, cheerful Candyland beachy colors. So because my wreaths and garlands are pink, I'm trying to not do a lot of my candies pink. Because pink on pink, I feel they won't show up, and especially from the street when cars are driving by, I want, you know, everyone to see the candies. So I'm just accenting with pink, and I'm trying to make, did I paint them? The pumpkins, the pink one is how I purchased it on Amazon. I purchased a pack of hot pink pumpkins. So this is how I purchased it. I pulled the stem out. And then the blue one and the tangerine colored one, I covered with foam clay. So that you could see the pink on the inside. And then pulled the stem out because I'm gonna stack them. This is one that's gonna go on top. So yeah, covered with foam clay. Forgot what I was saying. Hi, Deanna, how are you? Accenting with pink, and I'm trying to make most of my candies like different colors. Hi, Karen, welcome. So you guys saw me make the little gumdrops. I did them in greens and blues, and then just accented with sprinkles in pink. And then you guys saw me do some of the cupcakes, where I did aqua and orange, and then just put a hot pink cherry on top. And then you guys watched me make the macaron cookie skewers in green and yellow and put a pink cherry on top. These are gonna go in my wreath. And you guys saw the cake pops that I did with those pretty sprinkles from Hobby Lobby. The candy sticks and sprinkles are all from Hobby Lobby. Those are all my colors for Christmas. Hot pink, aqua, baby pink, tangerine, yellow, lime green. You guys saw me make the ice cream cones. So glittery and fun. And just put the hot pink cherry on top. So I am throwing pink in there, but my main candy pieces are not gonna be pink. You guys saw Mr. Crackers. He's gonna go in the middle of my wreath as a wreath attachment, and then I'll put all the candies all around him on the wreath. I love him, he's so adorable. And you guys saw me make this guy as a wreath attachment, the little Gingy on the peppermint candy with the macaron hat. Yeah, Crackers is cute, isn't he? Mr. Crackers is so cute. I knew I wanted, for Candyland, I mean, nutcrackers and Candyland go hand in hand. So I knew I wanted a nutcracker in the middle of my wreath. And you guys saw me make this little Gingy. This is a spin-off of the one that Nikki B made in her Beyond Bakes private group. So cute, and I love her because she's chunky. I put like a real fabric bow on mine, and then I put an ice cream cone in her hand, and she's gonna be another one of the wreath attachments. Okay, so that's basically where I'm at. Oh, and then the little gumball machine. I'll attach that to the wreath. And there's a lot of pink on there, but I think it'll be okay because there's so many other colors. So that's kind of where I'm at so far, and I want to make a few other larger elements to put on my wreath, and then I think I'll be at a good point where I can actually pull my wreath in and start adding the elements and zhuzhing it to see if I need any additional things. Hi Beth, welcome. You guys also joined me a couple of weeks ago where I shared how to make these little twirls, doohickeys. I don't know what you would call them. but I shared on a live, inspired by Rachel from RK Ribbon Designs. Hi, Ginger. Oh, good. I can't wait to get that gingerbread colored foam sheets. And I definitely want to make that you're working on, that little bucket. Because I got I think the same little pink tree that you showed that you put the snow on yours last year. I got that same or similar size pink tree for baby Brooke this year. And I was already planning to do her a little Candyland tree for her nursery. And then when you shared how you're making the bucket, the gingerbread house for the tree stand, perfect. Perfect. I mean, you were just reading my mind. So thank you very much. Hi, Maricela. How are you? Yeah, and we made these a couple of weeks ago. So I'll stick some of those. Hi, Maria. How are you? Oh, my crafty friends. So Maricela and Maria, I just shared with the group that I started prepping supplies this morning for my my little guesty spot with y'all on Friday at 5 o'clock with the little theme you gave me. So I started prepping some supplies. I think it's gonna be super cute. Yeah. Oh, good. What time, Ginger? What time do you think you're gonna go? I'll make sure that I'm sitting on the couch with my blankie when you go live so I can watch you. Yes, I just am so smitten with this fake bake community and all the friends that I've met and made and all the things I've learned and all the cute things I've made. 8:30 Central, 8:30 your time, obviously, which would be 9:30 for me. Yeah, oh, I can't wait. I'm excited, Ginger. I can't wait to see how yours comes out. That little door that you shared last night, so cute. And let me talk about your craft haul. Girl, I was having some craft haul envy last night watching you. And I have another bag, and I have another bag, and oh, I think I have 3 more bags, and there might be 7 more bags in my car, and I have 7 bags of glitter. You had some fun. You got some great finds. So all the glitter that you kept sharing, the jars of glitter for 74 cents, were they in with the regular glitter, or were they in back on the clearance wall? You might have said. You might have said. All right, this is some yellow, pretty, foam clay. Oh, that was an air bubble. TCT, I carry TCT, Melissa Cards, TCT foam clay in the Paper Sweetie shop. Yeah, I cannot wait to see how you're gonna finish that bucket. I gotta get me a bucket. Oh, regular glitter, okay. I'm gonna have to, maybe tomorrow I'll feel like I could venture out. I mean, I was almost embarrassed to come on today because I barely put makeup on. I had to be up early. You guys know I'm a night owl. I am not an up early person at all. But the crew, the HVAC contracting crew was coming to do some repair work. We're at about 10 months in our house, and the builder wanted to start the 1-year punch list items around 10 months. So they were coming to do some stuff up in the attic, and they said, oh, we'll be there at 8. So I had to be up, beds made, you know, kind of out of my pajamas by 8. And then they never got here until 9. Yeah, that happened. That happened. Yeah, that was so fun. And Ginger, I never even thought about, because I'm joining you with the Sweet Success Studio. I joined on September 1st, took advantage of Tina's very generous special for the first week in September, and joined and got on the bandwagon for the 30 days of content. And you're so smart. When I was thinking content, I was thinking, oh my gosh, and I'm going to have to make stuff 30 days in a row. I never thought of sharing a craft haul. So fun. A night owl and an early bird. How do you do that? I don't understand how that works. How do you do that, Maricela? Yeah. Oh, so Maria, I'm continuing to make items for my outdoor Candyland decor. And I shared in the beginning of the video, I shared some of the things I've made so far. And I feel like I need a couple more larger things for my wreath. You know, Mr. Crackers is going to go in the middle of the wreath. The nutcracker I crocheted in the middle. Yeah, creative with the content. Hi, Kim, welcome. And then I want to do candies all around him, and sprigs and sprays and those little twirly things, and, you know, ribbons and lots of cute stuff. So I wanted to come on today so I can contribute to my 30 days of content. And I'm making a giant Candyland macaron cookie, and we're gonna sugar it. We're gonna add some holly leaves and berries and some drip. You know, it's not just a regular, you know, macaron. I can't really do stuff just regular. I always have to go over the top. AKA Pinkoween cake. I mean, I don't know if there was a space left that I could add any more. Hi, Tumblr fanatics. Remind me of your name, please. Hi, Sam, how are you? I know you told me last week, but I think there really is, you know, like a COVID brain. I can't even remember anything. I can't remember anything. My mind is very, very froggy. Yeah, I did this Sunday on a live for that Holidays Designer Circle event. Cindy challenged me to make something Halloween, and I'm not a Halloween person. So I jumped on the Pinkoween bandwagon, and Ginger hopped on with me. Ginger hopped on with me. Aw, thank you. So yeah, Ginger and I are riding full speed ahead down the train tracks. Pinkoween train. Choo-choo. Who's going to that crafters convention? I know Shelby was talking about it this morning. Ginger, you're going, right? Who else is going to that crafters convention? Is it in Illinois? This is still really thick in the middle, so I'm trying to just smooth it out. Oh, you're going? Oh, how fun. How fun. Well, I'll live vicariously through you until next year, when we will meet live and in person in Orlando, Florida. Oh my goodness. Okay, Bailey. I am trying to convince my husband. Yes, Sam, I love Pinkoween too. Oh, Alma, you're just learning to fake bake? How fun! How fun! I used to work years ago, before foam clay, with polymer clay, and I made lots of things with polymer clay. But foam clay, I feel, is so much easier. It's easier to condition. You don't have to bake it. Yeah, so I feel like it's just easier. It's just easier than polymer clay. But I did, back in the day, make tons of things with polymer clay. I had the whole pasta machine and all of the pattern books and all of the things. All of the things. All of the things. Okay. All right. I think... See, I just go by touch, like how it feels. Hello, hello, welcome everyone. And this is rough styrofoam, so I'm not even gonna put glue on it because it's not that smooth stuff. If you had this smooth, then you'd have to put glue on it. So I feel like I rolled it out enough. Hi Susan, how are you? Welcome, welcome. You can put glue if you want. A little tacky glue. I mean, it will never hurt, but I feel like, because it's the rough kind of styrofoam, that you don't need it. So what's everyone working on today? And how's your weather? It's so pretty here today. I mean, God was smiling on us because our air conditioning had to be shut off for 3 hours. Well, the guys were here up in the attic working on things. And it's actually beautiful out today. The humidity has dropped. It rained yesterday, so I feel like it pulled some of the humidity out. Miss Bailey, my husband took today off and he went golfing, so she is gonna be all hot and bothered until Daddy comes home. Doing good, Susan. Thank you for asking. So yeah, so I mean, that worked in our favor with them having to shut the air conditioning off for 3 hours. It didn't get super hot in the house, which was good. Yeah. Hi, Dewey. How are you? Welcome, all my crafty friends. What's everyone working on today? What's on your work table? All right, now I'm just going around, you guys, and trimming off a good chunk of this that's going to be turned toward the inside. I'm just going to leave a tiny little lip, just enough to wrap my clay over. I'm always in conserve mode. I don't like to waste clay. You know, it's not cheap. So I'm always trying to conserve my clay and not, hi Rebecca, how are you? Not waste any of it. And this is gonna get turned under to the inside of the cookie and you'll never see it. So I just wanna leave enough to kind of roll up over the side and then roll inside just a smidge, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, in Sacramento, yeah. Now, in Sacramento, is it more like Arizona-ish, like a drier kind of heat? I mean, when it's 105 out, I mean, it probably doesn't matter whether it's a dry heat or a humid heat, but in North Carolina, and especially I'm on the coast by the ocean, it's so dang humid. I mean, I just go outside for like 2 minutes and come in drained. I have to be by the pool or by the water because I get so, the humidity just sucks the life right out of me. All right, guys, see, so I'm just kind of smoothing those little edges into the middle, and I'm not too concerned how this looks because this is going to be the inside of the cookie. I am gonna attach a white ring for the filling for the macaron, so that'll give it something to bite onto, that little bit of yellow. And I can't believe how long that actually took me. Hi Linda, how are you? it's hard to, and those of you that are on and do lives will know, it's hard to read comments, do your craft, talk live to your guests, dry or heat. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's hard to do all of the things simultaneously, or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just challenged. I don't know. But I've heard other people say it too, so. So, yeah. And I try to look up, I try to read the comments. Oh, you're near Orlando. Nice. Are you going to Fake Bakers next year? How fun. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law live in Sarasota, Bradenton area, which would be so nice if I could stay at their house, but I think they're still like 2 hours away, so that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. That would not work. And then I've been to conferences, work conferences before. I sold Tastefully Simple for 14 years and used to go to all the conferences. And I know it's always a lot more fun to actually stay at the venue where the event is. And that's where most people stay, because then you can hang out after hours. You could go grab a drink or a bite to eat. You can hang out and do crafts together. All of the things. All of the things. What am I looking for? Something to poke that little air bubble. Oh, nice. 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 Cooled off just a little. That's good. Yeah, like I said, today here, I'm on the coast of North Carolina. We're on the intercoastal side, the sound side. We're not on the ocean side. But it's still pretty breezy all the time, and today is exceptionally breezy, which makes it nice. It kind of almost feels fallish out. I mean, it's not, because it's still warm out, but it's better than it's been. Because, I mean, it's been so hot and humid. Yes, yes, yes. When you are trying to read the comments, answer questions, show things, work on your craft, and then if you're making something for the first time and you're not like 100% sure, like if you're experimenting and like, oh, let's try this, and then if it doesn't come out, you're like, oh dear. Well, learning lesson. Learning lesson. I got my water and my cough drops right here next to me in case okay, Maria, thanks for popping in. Okay. Okay. Yeah, girl, don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble. I'll see you later. Thanks for hopping on. All right, same thing, guys. I'm just gonna pull the edges up, and then I'll go back and retrim it and save some of this clay. We don't need to waste it all. This yellow is such a pretty color. It's so bright. I can see me making cute, cute Easter things with this pretty yellow. I love bright colors. I love bright colors. I'm not a muted type of girl. I mean, all my clothes, especially since we moved to the coast, all my clothes are bright, bright pinks and lime greens and aquas and yellows, bright colors. Bright colors just make me happy. Probably not, but if she stayed on watching the video and not doing her work, she probably would have been. It's probably why she had to hop off. I would guess. I would guess. All right, I'm just trimming off some of the chunky part along the side. Is Ginger still on? Ginger said she was gonna go back to Hobby Lobby maybe today to bring the gumdrops on the sticks back and get some more stuff. I wasn't gonna buy any of those gumdrops, Ginger, if you're still on here, but then I saw your gumdrop you did with the drip and the glitter cord and the sprinkles. Hi, Steph. So now I have to make that. So now I have to go get some. I have to go get some of those gumdrops. Good thing Hobby Lobby put everything 50% off already. I can't believe that they literally were taking things out of the boxes to put on the shelves and it was already 50% off. I've never seen them do that before. Usually it's up for, you know, a period of time, several weeks or whatever. We might have a problem. Stuck to my mat. Before they start marking it down. So I told my husband, like, oh my gosh, what are they doing? He's like, Debbie, they know what they're doing. I'm like, okay then. Gumdrops are fun. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I could do with them on my front porch. Because y'all know I'm gonna put my white tree in the new white tree that I purchased. Because when we moved, I told you I threw my other white Candyland tree out because I'd had it so many years. The needles were falling off and it wasn't white anymore, it was gray. I'm gonna make this one the bottom because it has a little mark right there, a little like an ear mark. I'm gonna push it. So it goes back together, but I'll just make sure that that's the bottom. And the top we're gonna cover with a drip too, so it probably doesn't really matter. And I'm gonna put these on here now, on my Silco mat. This is a quilting mat. I used to quilt back in the day, and I use this on my table now. I love it because it has all the ruler grids. So if I need to measure out, if I roll something out and need to measure it, this is perfect. But the clay sticks on it a little bit, so I still roll on my Silco mat. Getting my list ready for tomorrow. Did I miss it, Sam? What's tomorrow? Oh, are you teaching in the Sweet Success Studio tomorrow? List for what for tomorrow? Your tutorial? Okay, we're done with the yellow. Grab some white. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Are you teaching? I know I saw your graphic, but I didn't commit everything to memory. And again, my memory is not great. So this, I think I'm just gonna roll just a regular worm because this is gonna have other stuff on it and it will be on my wreath. Typically when I make larger macarons, I like to make a twist in the center. When I make my larger macarons, I like to make a twist in the center and then put the top and the bottom, you know, right onto the twist. But this, because it's going on a wreath and gonna have other stuff on it and around it, I'm just gonna make just a plain old white worm. Plain old white worm. Plain old white worm. What was all that, Sam, what was that picture that you, yeah, isn't the twisty part for inside the macaron, isn't that so cute? I do love it too. I gotta move these out of my way though. So I have a piece of parchment paper. I'll just move them over here and the parchment paper out of the way because I need my space here. There's the foam sheets. Oh, okay. I sent her my list last night. I got some yumminess coming. I got a bunch of the gingerbread because I'm going to be making the project that she started making the other day. The gingerbread bucket. The bucket turned into gingerbread house. All right, so let's see. I don't think I need all of this, but let's see. Maybe I do. I don't think I do though. And you don't have to be super fussy with your worm. I still struggle with worms. I've been working with foam clay since the first of the year. I still struggle with worms. I get the texture marks when I try to twist them, and yeah. I find though that the TCT foam clay, it's a softer clay and it's more forgiving for me. It's easier for me to roll worms out with it and not get those texture marks as opposed to a drier, firmer clay. I have found that. So there's that. There's that. So I'm going to keep this pretty thick because this is the cream filling inside the macaron. I just have to roll enough to make sure it goes live sale crafting down south. So was talking back and forth with Tina yesterday in the Sweet Success group, and she was encouraging a couple of us to do live sales if we haven't, and I never have. I'm kind of afraid. I'm kind of afraid. Rebecca, do you do them? What if you go live and you're trying to sell all of your cuteness and no one jumps on? What happens? Then what happens? All right, I just need enough of this white to go around this yellow, which this is plenty enough to go around. Plenty enough. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna cut some of it off because I don't need all of that and I don't want it to unnecessarily dry out. But the TCT white is really, really soft and very easy to work with. No lives for you, Rebecca? That's my only fear, that I would go on. I guess you have to advertise it. Sorry, guys. I know. These bags are so loud. They catch the replay. Oh, so they can still buy off the replay, I guess. And it's the first one to comment. How does that work? Go better than you think. I'm afraid. How does that work if you don't sell it on your live, and then if someone on the replay, do you ask them to like direct message you so you won't have to go back like 20 times and keep reading all the comments? I would imagine that that's probably what most people do. Actually, I watched Tina's over the weekend, and that's what she said. After the live, if anyone saw anything and wanted it from the replay, to direct message her. She didn't want to have to go back and read all the comments again. All right, so you guys, some of you have seen me do this little trick before, and don't judge me. I use wine corks for my, they can comment their order. I use wine corks for my in-between of my macaron cookies. I just have to cut it down a little bit, which typically I would use my heat knife, but I don't have it here plugged in. I don't have it. So, yeah, I love trash to treasure stuff. So I save, hi Nikki B. I save all my wine corks and then I just use them as filler inside my projects. And they work perfect and they're free. Free is good, right guys? Free is good. And you can hot glue them right in. Better than to throw them out, right? If you guys could see the big old bucket of wine corks I have sitting right next to me. In my defense, I've collected them over the years. Catherine, are you doing the live sale tomorrow? Are you talking to me, Catherine, or to one of our friends? And if you're talking to me, I guess I could. I would have to get my ducks in a row because, like I said, I've never done one. Yeah. See, and they'll just help you. It'll help hold that top of the macaron up so it won't squish your middle down, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. Hi, Danita, welcome. Oh, to me, yeah. I guess I could, and then that could be my content for tomorrow, right? Right? Right, Ginger? That could be my day's worth of content. Then I just hot glue them on. I usually do 4. And you want to put them in enough so they don't interfere with your cream filling. Oh, is there a lineup? Oh, I'll have to go back and read the thread again on Tina's post. I got an F already in the Sweet Success Studio classroom. I got an F, you guys. Oh my God. Blame it on COVID. Blame it on COVID. Well, luckily, after my daughter-in-law gave it to me, and you know, she had it counts. Okay, good. Yay. Well, if shopping at Hobby Lobby and showing your haul counts as content, and then your receipts count as a business write-off, Ginger, I told you I'm going to steal that, and I'm going to tell my husband that from now on when he's like, what are you buying? How much did you spend? I'll be like, it's business write-off, dude. Business write-off. All right, that's the bottom. That's the one that had the little spot on it that we fixed. Oh, yeah. I have seen theirs. All right, and then I'm gonna add the cream, and I like to add mine where a little bit of it hangs out over the edge a little, because you guys know the clay will shrink up just a little bit as it dries. And I don't want that, like that blue one I just showed you, it shrunk a little, and there's some areas that you could see through. So I'm gonna have to go back and fill it in with some sprinkles or glitter or something. So I like to just let it hang over the edge just a little bit, just a little bit. And too, when you work with the softer clay, like TCT clay, you could smooth out your lines really easy. Like my little seam back here, it'll be in the back towards my wreath, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna show you how, it's just a little oil. It's a Shelby trick. And I'm just gonna spread it on the seam a little bit, and it's gonna make it go right away. Yeah. We have to do what we have to do, right, ladies? We have to do what we have to do. I've been known to go out, say I'm going to the grocery store, and stop to Hobby Lobby, and then come back home and carry the groceries in, and not carry my Hobby Lobby bags in. It's all content, it's all business. I want to work for your same boss. I agree. I mean, I've had business expenses with other businesses that I've had, obviously. When I would do trade shows for Paper Sweeties, and my best friend Joyce would come with me, you know, Saturday night after the show, we'd go out to Outback and we'd order steaks and wine and all of the things. And I mean, that receipt would get written off as a business expense. So if you're buying glitter to make a tutorial of a project, why wouldn't that be a business expense too? I mean, I'm just saying, right guys? All right, so now, while the white clay is still wet, you saw I put the top on to the bottom, and I got that yummy fluffy cream filling sticking out just a little. I'm going around and like touching every single little portion to make sure all of the yellow, top and bottom, touches all of the white. So you get a good bond. So as it dries and sucks in and then poofs out, it'll stay stuck to itself. Right, Zanita? Right. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. All right, so there's our cute giant, or not giant, but large macaron cookie. You see how I have the cream filling sticking out just a little. As it dries, it'll suck in a little bit and it'll puff up a little. It won't be that pronounced, but it'll still be sticking out a little. And that's why in the beginning, when everything's wet, that's why I like to, even like Shelby always says, when you're drawing lines, like making leaves or beard or whatever, draw your lines like extra deep, because as your clay dries, it kind of sucks in, it shrinks a little, but then as it dries, it puffs a little. But during that shrinking process, you don't want your seams to come apart. So I'm going around and pushing on it and making sure that all of my yellow touches all of my white. Okay? It's cute, right guys? Cute. All right, so now what I thought I'd do is make a little drip. So I pulled some of my splats. The guys have their thing too. Like I said, mine is golfing today. Took today off and he's golfing. So they definitely have their hobbies too. All right, so what I'm trying to decide, do I want just a softer kind of splat, or do I want one really wiggly like this? Okay, Rebecca, thanks for hopping on. You can finish watching it in the replay if you're interested. Have a good day, hon. Thank you. Sam, I am. Do we want a soft little drip? And I'm gonna add holly leaves and holly berries. So maybe I don't necessarily want the drip too cuckoo, or do we want one with more movement? Like something like that. What are we thinking? I'm thinking not this one, because this is like a cupcake. I mean, this would look cute too, but I use this all the time. So I thought I would use one of these others. Okay, Catherine, thanks for hopping on. Squiggly, Marcella, okay. That sounds good, because I think I used this one on the bottom of my nutcracker, so we'll do a different one. We'll do a different one. I don't understand this cookie cutter. I got it off of Amazon, and I read the description multiple times, and it said it was like this amount up to this amount, like whatever, 3 inches up to 8 inches, and I'm like, oh good, I wanted one of the big ones. I don't know what they're talking about. It doesn't come apart. Has all these little notches here though. I don't know. It didn't have any the soft one. Okay, we have conflicting drip situation. This one might not actually be big enough because I want it to come down on the front and over the side onto the back. I think I need a bigger one. What do I have that's bigger? Hi Donna, welcome. This one might be a better size. Let's go with this one. All right, so just thinking, do I want the drip white? Hi Michelle, how are you? Yes, exactly, Danita. Yes, you're exactly correct. I've worked from home for the past 2 decades. Like I said, I sold Tastefully Simple for 14 years, which I did out of my home. I just had to travel to do tasting parties. And then right on the heels of that, I started Paper Sweeties in 2010 to 2012 is when I launched. So I've run a business from home for the past 2 decades, and you are 100% correct. You definitely have a lot of tax advantages when you run an in-home business. You can write off portion of all your utilities, portion of your taxes, portion of the miles for your car. Yeah, a lot of tax advantages. So I just keep track of everything and add everything up at the end of the year and give it to our accountant, and he just works his magic. Okay, I'm hemming and hawing, trying to decide what color I want the drip because our cream is white. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe I don't want to do the drip white. But I'm gonna be putting the holly leaves and the pink berries on it. Yes. What is your real name, crafty ladies and family? What is your real name? Yes, many tax advantages from working out of your home. Yeah. Priscilla, okay, nice to meet you. I'm Debbie from Paper Sweeties. Yeah, I sold Tastefully Simple for 14 years, and before actually, I've worked from home pretty much since I had my kids. So right after I had the kids when they were babies, I used to be a court stenographer where I'd sit in depositions in court and do the transcripts. And then after I had my babies, I stayed home with them and I did transcription from home. So I mean, right out of the gate, I've always worked from home. And then after that, I did sewing for about 5 or 6 years from home. I made the cute little American Girl doll clothes and the little matching little girl outfits, and I sold them in local craft stores on consignment. Yeah, Well, that's the nice thing about the community, Priscilla. We can help each other out, give each other tips and tricks, and answer questions, and all of the things. So I did that for about 6 years, and then right on the heels of that, I got turned on to Tastefully Simple, and I sold Tastefully Simple for 14 years, and after that, I sold Stampin' Up! For many years, and then after that, I sold Fun Stamper's Journey for about a year, and then after that, well, in the middle of all of that, I started Paper Sweeties. I mean, I'm always busy. I never just sit. So while I was doing Paper Sweeties, I was doing Stampin' Up! And Fun Stamper's Journey, and then when we bought the bed and breakfast in 2018, then I started selling Kiwi Lane, which is a scrapbooking template company. And I sold that stuff for a couple of years. And I had a she shed on the property, so when the girls would come, they could go in the she shed and shop. It was so cute and so fun. I did all kinds of craft retreats and day crops, and it was so much fun. So I did that for about 5 years. And then, hi Cindy, hi Brenda, welcome. Parallel lives, I still, stop it, Ginger, stop it. I'm having a hot flash, I have to turn the fan on. You so tastefully simple. You saw the beer bread and the Nana's apple cake and the garlic and the onion. I love you. Have I told you that yet today? I love you. We are going to have so much fun at Fake Bakers. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't think I can wait that long. I don't think I can wait. Do you have any trips coming this way? Shelby's not too far from me. She's in West Virginia. We can maybe meet somewhere, the three of us. Somewhere in between. You get to see her this weekend, though. You get to see her this weekend. That's so funny. I can't even believe that. That's so funny. And you used to sew, too. That's so funny. All right, guys, so I'm putting a little, me too, that I'm hoarding. The spices are awesome, and I mean, they last forever. Sealed. They last forever. The Fiesta Party Dip Mix, oh my gosh. The spinach and herb. There was some that were just so good. When I first joined, they had like a Caribbean pineapple cake and then an orange cream kind of frosting situation. And I signed on because I'm like, I need to sell this stuff because I need to have it in my pantry. So good, so good. I did that for 14 years. I signed on just for the discount. I told my sponsor, I'm not doing parties. I don't want to be doing parties and all that. I'm not one of those people that does parties and all that. Well, one of my friends was like, oh, I'll help you get started. We could do a launch party at my house. I'm like, all right, okay, all right. So I did a party, and I mean, the food sells itself, right? Everyone had so much fun, and I had fun, you know, it was something new and fun. So I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, maybe I can do a couple of parties here or there. So I started booking parties. And I said, well, I'm never going to recruit. I don't want a team. I don't want to be bothered with all of that business, and I don't have time for that, and that's just too much. I just want the discount on the stuff. Well, then, of course, you know, at one of my parties, you know, everyone tried it and everyone loves it. So then people are asking me, oh, how do I become a consultant? How do I sign on? I'm like, oh, God. So then I recruited my first person, and then another and another. And then, you know, I started, yes, the beer bread. I mean, hello. It is just so good. Can of beer, bake it, you're done. So yeah, so I was doing parties, then I started recruiting by accident. I didn't do it on purpose, it's by accident. Next thing I know, I'm signing up to go to the conferences, and I'm building this big team, and I'm having to start doing meetings, and I'm going to conferences and getting called up on stage because, oh, did it top sales, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And at the very, very end, I had like 56 people on my team, first, second, third lines. And I was always in the magazine for like regional top 10 sales or whatever. I went to the regional conferences. I went to the leadership conferences. I went to the main conference in Alexandria. Yeah. And like I said, I did it for 14 years. And I was just signing on because I just wanted the discount on the beer bread and the garlic. It's really good stuff though, you guys. You just literally have to add like 1 or 2 ingredients, like the soup mixes. Oh, so good. Like the potato soup. Oh, you just add water, and then I would add some cans of clams into it to turn it into clam chowder. Look at me. Look at me. I'm still selling it. Okay, where's my seam? I want to make sure that that's in the back. Here's our little splat. The name sounds familiar. I might have met her at one of the at one of the events. It sounds familiar. I was so excited. One time there was, I can't remember her name, but she lived in Hawaii and she was one of the top sellers all the time, top seller, top recruiter. And I remember going to one of the conferences and I met her and got to chat with her for a while. And yeah, I went to many conferences where I got recognized, got called up on stage for top 10 sales, top 10 recruiting, whatever. And this was all from a girl who just wanted the discount on the food because the food was so yummy. And I can't believe I did it for 14 years. When I signed on, Ginger, you probably the same. They didn't have the direct to consumer. So you would have to go do a party, take your orders, order the stuff. It would come to the demonstrator's house. You would have to sort it all out, bag it up, bring it back to your host house to deliver. That was a lot. That was a lot. Cute, you guys. So cute, right? So cute. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, and then after I did it for a couple years, then Jill started the direct to consumer where we could direct drop ship it, and that was a game changer. Then I think it was easier to actually build my team after that because it was so easy to be a consultant. All right, guys. So there's our cookie with the little splat on top. I want to add I'm telling you, the brain fog is diamond dust. I want to add diamond dust to the splat. And I want to add my little holly leaves and berries off to the side. And then I want to add, I was going to add just diamond dust here, but I went and pulled some of my little foamy balls that I put on this little cake, my little Hobby Lobby inspired cake, and I thought they would be cute inside the macaron. What do you guys think? Would they be cute as a filling for the macaron? All right, let's give it a try. We'll give it a try. All right, so I was prepping some things. Oh yeah, the direct to consumer was a game changer. That's too big. You want that size. That size is just right. Just right. All right, I'm gonna get some green. Like I said, I spent the morning when the HVAC guys were here prepping some of the supplies for my project, my guest design spot with the Amigas this Friday. I guess we're all going live separate individually, and I'm gonna kick it off at 5 Eastern time with my project. And then I can't remember, it's posted on my page in the group. I can't remember who goes next. Might be Maricela and then Debbie and then Maria. They wanted everyone to change it up and everyone go live separately instead of together. So I'm gonna be kicking it off. They gave me my assignment. So my project is gonna be something cute for fall, but based on the assignment. Can't tell what it is. Or did they have it on their graphic? I can't remember. It might already be on the graphic, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm not usually this confused. Maria's after me. Okay. And thank you, Maricel. Did we share what the theme is? I don't want to give it out if it hasn't been shared yet. I posted the graphic, but I truly can't remember. I was so sick last week. Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible. I just ran out of Robitussin this morning. I might have my husband bring some more home from the golf course because I can feel them still stuffed. No joke. Hi, April. Welcome. We're making a giant macaron cookie to go on my little Candyland wreath for Christmas. So we got the cookie done, a little splat added. Now I'm making some holly leaves and berries. And then we're going to glitter it and sprinkle it and decorate it and call it done. It's gonna be so cute. And my wreath is pink, so although pink is my favorite color, I didn't want to make the cookie pink because I felt like a pink cookie on a pink wreath wouldn't show up that good. All right, guys, so I'm just cutting one leaf out and then another leaf out. Do I want 2 or do I want 3? I think 2. I think 2. Okay, good. It's not just me. Okay, good. I don't want to be the problem child. I know I shared the graphic when Maria sent it to me like 2 weeks ago. I shared it and I posted it, shared it in some groups. I pinned it to my group in my page. I want to say the theme is on there, but I don't want to say it if it's a surprise and it hasn't been announced yet. Seeing it's not my group. All right, guys, and then I'm just gonna take a little dollar store tool. You could use a toothpick, a little pokey tool. I use my piercing tool from my paper crafting days a lot of times. And then I'm just drawing a line down the middle and I'm going fairly deep with the line because remember I said as the clay dries, it will shrink and then puff up. So if you do your lines very faint as it shrinks and then puffs up, it'll make your lines disappear. So I kind of go over all of them like a good 3 times to make sure they're nice and deep and noticeable. Like that. Okay. And I guess this isn't the traditional holly leaf shape. Like a holly leaf kind of goes like that and back and that and back and that and back. You could do that. I didn't have a cookie cutter for that, and I'm literally just being lazy today. And I don't think anyone driving by in a car on Christmas is gonna call me out on the shape of my leaves on my Candyland wreath. If they do, oh well. This is more like a flower leaf, but I'm calling it a holly leaf. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, guys, cute. 2 little leaves with their little indentations. Easy peasy. Now I want to make some berries. And I mean, you don't even need to use foam clay for this. You could use real beads. Sometimes the sprinkle mixes will have pretty beads in them. I have a jar of foam beads over there that I got probably from Hobby Lobby that would work. Something like this would work, and they're kind of cute because they're glittered already. But I'm gonna make mine out of foam clay because we're glittering and sprinkling the cookie in the splat, so I'm just gonna make some up out of foam clay. And that's way too big. Guess I need these leaves over here again. Get my sizing. How cute, you guys. This is gonna be the cute. Yes, okay, good. Yeah, good. That's that's the assignment that Maria gave me, but I wasn't sure I could share it. So, autumn flowers. And mine is gonna have a little spin on it because I live at the beach. So I'm just saying, mine's gonna have a little bit of a nod towards the beach and a little beach vibe going on. And I showed you the sneak peek of a few of the elements at the beginning of this video with my bright beachy colors. All right, 3 little berries. I made one a little bit on the larger side and then 2 smaller ones. Larger, 2 smaller ones. 2 leaves. All right, we're done with the foam clay. I feel next I want to add the glitter and the sprinkles, and then last I want to add the holly leaves and holly berries because I don't want to get the glitter on the holly leaves and holly berries, if that makes sense. Okay? And see how quick and easy this came together, you guys? You can just sit watching TV and make a bunch of these if you want to do them for your tree or your garland for Christmas this year. I just signed up yesterday. Cindy, that runs the Holidays Designer Circle group, is hosting a 3-day holiday home tour this Christmas. I guess they do it every year. And I sent her a thank you for inviting me to participate. And then she came back and said, asked me if I would be interested in doing that. And since I'm doing all new this year with the new house and the new Candyland, I jumped on it. So mark your calendars, guys. December 13th at 5 o'clock Eastern, to be 4 o'clock Central. I'm going to be doing a 30-minute home tour of, so I'll probably start outside and show all of my Candyland situation, and then come inside and show a few of my trees. So December 13th. December 13th at 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock. Okay. I think I want to add the foam ones first, and I need to shut my ceiling fan off because you guys, that would be a disaster. That would be a disaster. I'm going to use regular original tacky glue because it's going on white, and the foam beads are going to fill it in pretty much all the way. So I'm just going to use the white. And you can let your cookie dry overnight and then go back the next day and embellish it. But I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. Yeah, I think I need him to get me some more Robitussin. They say, though, after a certain amount of days, you're not really supposed to keep taking. I took Dayquil and NyQuil. That stuff didn't really. And I'm going over with the glue a little bit onto the yellow because I want my sprinkles in the middle to be generous. Like I did with my Pinkoween cake, how I went over the edges with it a little bit. Same thing. You're not supposed to take cold medicine for more than, I don't know, a week, 10 days or something. Today's day 8 for me, so I don't know. I do not know. I don't know. But I'm definitely not right. Definitely not right. You guys know me. I'm usually the Energizer Bunny. I usually have so much energy, and I'm so bubbly and so organized and with it. And I just feel so ugh. Like everything is a chore. Oh. Is Nikki still on? Nikki, are you still on? I just thought of you when I did that because I know how much you hate putting your hand in the glue. How did I do that? Or glue challenge. I'm trying not to hold it anywhere because I don't really want to get big fingerprints because my clay is still wet. So I'm trying to very lightly hold it. This is where I said, you know, it might be best for you guys. I mean, if you're making and not on a live, just let your cookie dry overnight. Yeah, I mean, I have some of that. So, and I stopped taking my regular over-the-counter like every night all year long because I have allergies. So every night at bedtime, I always take a Zyrtec. But I stopped taking that when I started taking the cold stuff. So maybe I should switch back to my allergy stuff now and just treat it like seasonal allergies. Maybe I'll try that because I'm really sick of taking the Dayquil and the Robitussin, and that stuff just like tears my stomach up. I've had such upset stomach. I'm a lightweight. I can't take a lot of meds. I can't take strong meds. Okay. We got the glue all around our little filling portion of the macaron cookie. So now I'm going to try to, with as much finesse as possible. See? Got my fingers right in there. You see that? There and there. It'll puff back up. I'll push on it a little. It'll puff back up as it dries. But that was from me holding it because the clay is still wet. So it's best to make your project and then, like Shelby always tells us, be patient. Let it sit overnight and let it dry really good. And then come back the next day and add your bling bling. But I'm on a live and I know you guys want to see how this is going to turn out. I got one more step and then it'll be done. So I might as well just keep going. And someone suggested that to me. Did you guys see? Oh, and I spilled them on my table. Did you guys see when I opened my foam bag, the dryer sheet? Someone suggested that to me last time when I was working with these foam beads. And I'm just gonna kind of roll it in these foam beads because I think that will be the easiest way to get these to stick. Oh my gosh, you guys, so stinking cute. Now I want to make one of these in every color. Hi, Sean, welcome. I want to make one of these in every color. Excuse me, guys. I need a little bit more in this little corner. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Ginger, are you still here? Is my Ginger still here? So cute, you guys. I got these, Elma, I got these from Walmart. Walmart.com, actually. I ordered them online, Walmart. A couple of months ago, so I don't know if they still have them. The Dollar Tree has foam beads, but they don't always have the pastel ones. I love the pastel ones. And then one time when I was on Walmart for something, I actually think I was ordering some eyeshadow for shadowing our projects. I got a real good eyeshadow palette for Walmart. I saw the beads on there. So I grabbed a couple of bags of them. Oh my gosh, so cute, you guys. So, so cute. And I love that it doesn't add any weight to it because the beads are so light, because this is going to be a wreath attachment. They are cute, aren't they, Danita? So stinking cute. And they don't add a lot of weight to it because this is going to be a wreath attachment. I don't want my wreath attachments to be so heavy that they weigh my wreath down. Okay, I think that's probably good. Oh my gosh, you guys. I love it. It's so yummy. Oh my gosh, I love it. So cute. Okay. All right, so now the trick is to get these beads off of my craft table without getting them all over the floor, because I did spill some onto my table. Oi. They have a mind of their own, for sure. Let's see if I can just roll them off the side here, or at least most of them. Okay, that kind of worked. I think I only dropped a few on the floor. They're so yummy. I love them. Every time I go to the Dollar Tree, I look for them. They always have the bright colors, the yellow and the blue, and you know, the primary colors. No, baby. You want to say hi? Say hi, everyone. There's Bailey. There's Bailey. Carly cracks me up when she brings Moose on and he, like, you know, knocks her over and licks her in the face. And I'm always, oh yeah. And she's like, oh, he's a lap dog. I'm like, oh, I have one too. She's 7 pounds. She's 7 pounds. That's Mama's baby. Adorbs, right? Okay. Okay. I mean, it looks so macaroni, doesn't it, you guys? All right, last step, I'm gonna add some more glue, and this time I'm going to use the clear tacky glue onto our drip. And then we're going to add our diamond dust. And then we'll add our holly leaves and berries. All right, that's probably good. I'm going to tip it up like this carefully so it doesn't start dripping in areas where I don't want it to be dripped. And again, I'm trying to be super careful where I put my fingers. I apologize, guys. Oh my gosh. Like I said, my husband left to go to the golf course, and when one of us is not at home, she's on such high alert. She just is all out of sorts. She has to bark and let us know that a butterfly flew past the house and a car drove by, and she is a mess. Well, how many of you are going to go and try to make a cute little giant macaron cookie after this? Super easy, right? Easy peasy. Grab some of your supplies from your supply closet or shelves. Use what you have on hand. Yeah, I know. It's hard to eat a 7-pound toy pool. Yeah. Okay. I'm just making sure it's all smoothed out. There's no drips, no glops. Oh, does he? Okay, good. She's not so cuckoo. We call her cuckoo because she just does this. We're like, why does she do that? I think she knows Daddy is gone, and she's just on high alert in protect mode with Mama. All right, and then this is some of that yummy diamond dust that I love using, especially on my large Candyland things that are gonna go outside, because it's so chunky and sparkly, and I think it'll show up beautiful from the road when people are driving by. So I'm gonna be careful and sprinkle this on. Oh, good, Susan. I'm so happy. Good. I can't wait to see how yours turns out. All right, I'm gonna sprinkle this on, and I don't wanna necessarily, I'm gonna try not to get it on the yellow because my clay is still wet. Hi, Jill, welcome. My clay is still a little wet, and I don't want it sticking on the yellow. Of course, I could go back in with my brush, my little fan brush, which I will, and get any off that sticks anywhere that I don't want it to stick. Okay, I think that's probably good. Okay. And then just take my little fan brush and, you know, it's not a bad thing either if there's just a little bit of extra glitter on the yellow. It'll be very twinkly and sparkly at night. And as this dries, I can go back with the brush and try to brush a little bit more of it off. Guys, I apologize. She is just bent out of shape. Bent out of shape. Okay, I'm gonna put the top on this because you know what will happen if I don't. Disaster. Move this out of the way. And then I'm gonna bring our silicone mat back to put our cookie on because I don't want to take a chance of it sticking to my craft mat here like it was in the beginning. How pretty is that? I have a little speck of something that I don't want there. Okay. Pretty, yummy, pretty, sparkly. And then we're gonna add our leaves and our holly berries. And I feel, because I already glittered this, I feel like I want to add a teeny weeny little bit of toothpick situation in the back of these leaves. And the berries, because I've already added the glitter. See, it's like 6 of one, a half a dozen of another. Like, do you add the glitter first and then your embellishments and try to get them to stick on top of the glitter? Or do you add your embellishments first and then your glitter, and try not to get the glitter onto your embellishment pieces that you don't want them stuck on? I mean, 6 of one, a half a dozen of another. So I just put a tiny little toothpick onto the back of that leaf, and I'm carefully poking it in, and I don't want it to come through the top of my leaf. Okay, cute. All right, and then we'll do our next one. I'm gonna put the toothpick in first. Poke a little pilot hole. Put the toothpick in the pilot hole. Just leave a little sticking up, and then go ahead on the back of the leaf and add some super glue, and then poke your leaf into that toothpick And if it pokes through the top, it's okay because you're gonna add your berries, right? All right, and then we have the one larger berry and 2 smaller ones. So I'm gonna just add a smidge, even though the clay is not completely dried. I'm adding a little super glue just to give it a little extra holding power. That one has like a little piece of black something on it, so I have to try to nest my berries close to it so it won't show. And then the last one, you guys, and we're done. So cute. All right, you guys, there she be. There she be. So cute. So we just used 2 foam discs from the dollar store, some wine corks in the middle for filler, cut in half, some white foam in the middle for the chunky filling, and then the foam beads for the macaron sprinkle filling. I love the pastel colors. And then the little drip on top, and then our little holly leaves and berries. And then, like with all of my other elements, I bought a package of those wooden picks with the wire on the end from the floral department at Hobby Lobby. And when this is dry and I'm ready to attach it to my wreath, I'll just stick one of the wooden picks in back into the styrofoam so the wire is hanging out, and then I can wire that onto my wreath. What do you think? Hi, Lydia. Thank you so much. Thank you, Steph. So yeah, I think I'll make a few more of these. It was super fun and very easy, and you know, a little bit on the larger side, so it'll fill in a lot of that space on the garlands in my wreath. Hi, Deb. Oh, that's okay, Lydia. You can watch the replay. We made a, not a giant, but a large macaron cookie to go on my Christmas wreath on my front door, to go with all my other goodies that I've been making. Tabby made it. Yep, so I can see a gingy on it also. That would be so cute, Susan, right? That would be so cute. That would be adorable. So far, on my pink wreath, we've got crackers in the middle. I'll grab him. We've got this. I wanted my larger handmade sweet treats on the wreath. And then the smaller things I showed you, like the gumdrops and the cupcakes and the ice cream cones, and that I'm going to put on the garlands. And the wreath, I wanted it to be like the star of the show on the front door. So I wanted to make some larger things for on the wreath. So see how pretty the foam balls are in the middle, and then that pretty diamond dust. I get that from the floral department at Michael's, the diamond dust. So we have our large macaron cookie for on the wreath. We have our little peppermint gingy guy that we made a couple of weeks ago. So I mean, he maybe could go like that. Get this out of the way. Let me close my glue, because you know if I don't, you know what I'm gonna do. Spill, spill, spill. Then we have chunky gingy. So she maybe can go here. Pretend my wreath is here. Can you guys see my table? Not really, a little bit. And then we have the gumball machine. I thought I would try to put that onto the wreath. Maybe that can go like here. Like that. You guys can't really see. It's out of the view of the, it's out of the view. I'll move these up. Chunky Gingy. Gumball machine. And then crackers. We have crackers in the middle. Mr. Cracker's in the middle. Cute. And then some of the taller, like the macaron cookie spears, like coming out the back. And then some of my twirly things that I made, like all around, with the macaron cookies and the twirly things. What are we thinking? Ooh. What are we thinking? Cute so far? You see all the pretty bright colors? I think it's gonna be so cute. Yeah, I think it'll be kind of cute, Elma. Yeah, Danita, I crocheted crackers. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? I love him. He's pretty tall too. I mean, he's from below my waist up to almost my shoulder. I increased the original pattern size because I wanted him to be bigger because I want him to go in the middle of my wreath and to be seen from the road. I didn't want him to be hidden. He's just so cute. I embellished him with stuff from Paper Sweeties. There's some of the gold glitter cord. And I used some beads. And Ginger, if you're still on, I used pink foam glitter sheets. Cut with a cookie cutter for the little epaulets on his shoulders. And then these. And then I think that came out perfect in the yellow that we did today. See how all the elements are like colorful, but I do have a pop of pink on all of them because it's gonna go on a pink wreath. So I didn't want my cookies and candies pink because I felt like they would just get washed away. So the wreath will be the star of the show. And then I have a 4-foot slim white tree that I'll put out there and decorate candy. And then I have pink garlands to go around my windows. Yeah, Susan, he's on my website. He is for sale. I can certainly make another one. All of my handmade things are like one of a kind. But most often I can duplicate them. So he is. You're still here. Okay, good. Did you see how I used the pink foam glitter and cut out of a flower cookie cutter for his little shoulder pads? Mr. Crackers? Mr. Crackers? Yeah, and then I thought these would be pretty, like, stuck in the back. And then, of course, I have oodles and oodles and oodles of just yummy candy and bright polka dots and stripes ribbon. And I'm gonna make ribbons with tails and all of the things. So yeah, all right. Well, I got one more little project down for my wreath. And I do have to admit, it kind of came out just like it was in my head. Sometimes we have the projects in our head and then they don't translate, but this one did. It came out just kind of how I thought about it in my head. So let me put in, did you make everything on lives? All of these fake bake things I did make on lives, so you can scroll through my create group in my business page and rewatch all of the tutorials on the fake bake lives. I did the gumball machine on a live. I did the peppermint gingy on a live. I did the chunky gingy ice cream cone on a live. Obviously the cookie today we did on a live. I did the macarons on a live. I did the cupcakes and gumdrops and ice cream cones on a live. I did the twirlies on a live. The only thing I didn't do on a live was Mr. Crackers, because he took me like 3 days just sitting in front of my TV binge watching Netflix and crocheting. So, and it would be boring for you to just sit there and watch me crochet. He's pretty much all one stitch, just single crochet, and just had to follow the pattern. He's cute, isn't he? The splat, I got my splat cookie cutters, Deb, from See My 3D Prints. See My 3D Prints, and I can link that in a comment at the end of the video. But that's where most all of us get those really neat splat cookie cutters. That one. And there's all different sizes. That's kind of like the medium size that I used today. And there's like this shape. That's one of my favorites. I love that. Yeah, he is cute, isn't he? So yeah, that's it for me today. Thank you so much to everyone who hung out with me until the end. If you're hopping on after I close this video out and watch the replay, just leave me a little comment, #replay, so I know you were here and I can say hi. And again, thanks to everyone who joined me today and put up with my barking dog and my fog brain. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be better. And Catherine, I'm gonna go back to the Sweet Success thread and read about the live sale that I must have missed, and figure out if I can do it. If there's any room still left, if I have to claim a spot or whatever. Oh, yeah, these are C as in cat, my, M-Y, 3, the number 3, D as in Debbie, prints, cmy3dprints.com. And I saw one of the other makers getting her cookie cutters there. Actually, Tina and Erica, that Tina's group, the Sweet Success Studio, Tina and Erica have their own designs of cookie cutters on the See My 3D Prints platform as well. That's how I kind of first found out about them, because I saw Erica doing her shaker projects with her cookie cutters. So, and they're really high quality. They're really thick, high quality. I just ordered their new 3D nutcracker. Ginger, have you seen that one? It's like, I don't know, it's like maybe 16 pieces to the set, and all the little pieces cut out all the pieces for a nutcracker. Like the top of his hat and the brim and his face and his collar and his chest and his arms and his legs and his little decorations on his jacket. Oh my gosh. I just ordered it. It just came right before I got sick, so I haven't had a chance to do anything with it yet, but you guys have to check that one out. It's super cute. All right, guys, thanks for watching me today. Like I said, I'm trying to hop on and do 30 days of content this month, challenged in one of the paid groups I'm in. Oh, see, yeah, me too, sister. Glitter sister, yep. Haven't tackled it yet. We should do a live together and make it, have like, it'd be interesting to see, because I know yours is going to be pink, and mine's going to be pink. That would be fun to do it together, to like maybe prep some of the stuff and then put them together. That would be fun. When you get back from your conference, maybe we can talk. Well, everyone that's going to the conference, have a great time. Ginger, I can't wait to see pictures. Give Shelby a hug from me. Tell her I said hi. And thanks again, everyone, for joining me. I'll be back on tomorrow with something. I'm not sure what. Maybe I'll try to tackle a live sale. Okay, yeah. They would end up twins. They would end up twins. Yeah. They're going to have some pink glitter foam sheet action, I'm sure. And lots of glitter and sparkles and sprinkles and pink. Oh, and my husband is home, so I guess I need to sign off and go take care of him, figure out what he wants for dinner. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thanks for joining me for my little macaron cookie. I had fun making it. I hope it inspires you all to make one. It was really super fun. Give it a try. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.